Alright. Right now I'm not too busy with any goals. I'm mostly just trying to go for grenade launcher multi-kills to get done my triumph for the Mountaintop. Don't have anything too specific right now. 68%. 1% off bait. So what I'm running with right now is MILITIA'S Birthright. $3.99. Numbers add up every time. Luna's Howl. Pretty basic. And then between Colony and the Play the Game, I'll be switching between the two depending on the lobby. I'll probably be running with Play the Game most of the time. Colony, if you have really bad players like to stick together, it's much easier to get multi-kills, but overall I think Play the Game is going to be what I need to go with. Of course, Grenade Launcher Scavenger. Lots of impact mods. Because I want to be meleeing everyone after a grenade launcher if I don't kill them. And with Syntheseps I can do that. "12 out of 12. Bungie's still searching for Guardians. I'm not sure why. Probably because they fucking don't know how to make a game. Here's some of the other stuff about here. So MILITIA'S Birthright. It's not the best roll, but it's pretty damn nice. Quick Draw Snapshot basically means it's like a Pocket Infinity's version of MILITIA'S Birthright. It whips out pretty damn fast, scopes in and out really fast, which makes really, really clean looking gameplay. Proximity detonation. I've played with a lot of Fighting Lions since Season 1, so I'm really used to this, although the MILITIA'S Birthright has a very small blast radius compared to the Fighting Lion, which I've been using this quite a bit, and I still don't have that change fully down yet. Countermass, I just want to go for the best handling and stability that I could go for, because handling is usually the way you want to go with grenade launchers. The better you can move overall. Masterwork for velocity, just throw it on there, why not. Got my Luna's Howl here. It's purple, you'll see that in the game. Obviously I can't really do anything. Fucking hate drop mag. I do have a counterbalance stock on. Now, I see a lot of people who run Icarus. I don't think Icarus is really worth it, because these basically have almost perfect mid-air accuracy already. I see other people using backup mag, which increases the mag size like 13. You don't need that many bullets, I'm not gonna lie. I find a lot of the times I'm reloading at 4 or 5 bullets anyways, so if I throw that extra one on, I'm just gonna be wasting more ammo because of drop mag. And then Play the Game, Colony's obviously a set, I don't need to go with that. Play the Game I'm using right now has a Rampage, Field Prep, Alloy Casing. I didn't really check this one out. I should probably go for that, honestly. I want to keep the blast rate as high as I can. Normally, this is good, but Play the Game has such a small blast. Like, I'm so used to Fighting Lion always being able to tag someone that I'm not used to this this lower blast radius. I probably won't be using heavy grenade launchers much longer. I don't enjoy heavy grenade launchers. They're pretty bland, to be honest. I just need them for multi-kills because God knows it's so hard to get MILITIA'S Birthright multi-kills, and I'm not going to be getting that many done in the one match. We got Wormhaven, one of the new maps that came with Forsaken, I believe, unless it was exclusive on PlayStation First, which I think it might have been. I'm not 100% sure on that. Clash. Kind of want to control. It's a lot better for grenade launcher gameplay because it forces players to huddle in a smaller area more often. See what we can do. This map always revolves around which team can hold mid control best. So if we can hold mid control, I can hopefully get power ammo, but if that sways the other direction, because I've got a bad team, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Take the bottom out. Usually stays out of most trouble. Some steps, I got Overshield from Top Tree Sentinel. I'm on the flank. Clean him out. Teammate got the power ammo, that's fine. First spawn's always the most chaotic. I usually try to stay away from it if I can. Looks like they're spawning in red. Hit for 106, I can repeat that. Teammate cleaned it up. Stay away from the grenades if I can. Immediately flip back, spawns to this side. Dude, my team's fucking holding it down. I'm not even gonna get a kill. Especially since Lotus doesn't have the best range, that's what the NF's for. Set this up? No. I'm just gonna finish that there. Move around. Just a shot out of the air, dude. I'm not sure where my tag was, the grenade launcher, and that's the kind of thing I mean. I'm used to the fighting a lion. That right there probably would have tagged for like a 110. That mixed with the fact that my controller's right strafe's broken. Right here. It'll happen eventually where you see me. I'll try to walk to the side and it just won't let me walk. Because I've been using the same controller for quite a long time and I rage quite a bit. You got the good fall off. I didn't even realize he was, well, conscious. To be fair, he was looking straight forward most of that engagement and then just flicked up. So I thought I had the upper advantage to try to push for another kill. It's kind of greedy of me. Looking to help clean up. One shot, I'm going to go underneath. I don't want to repeat that top lane. Shoddy again. This time I get it from the hipfire help. Another hipfire. Nice Nimbleluna's 2 bodies and a melee usually cleans up. I'm pretty sure if you have high enough resilience though, that can change. So it's pretty sketch to do that. Yo teammates, you mind if I, you might? You got the one you don't fucking need power ammo. This is a bad idea, he'd already get supered. Well, he didn't have a super yet. I didn't get the power ammo. RIP. I'm pretty sure spawning over in yellow here, because my teammates started to pump up around that corner. I'm tagged, so I do see them on radar though. That confirms what I was thinking. I'm gonna Kerman's back spawn here. Teammates already cleaned everything up. Really late explosion. I'm guessing the enemy team has people who are lagging quite a bit. I don't think it's our team. Mostly because I've experienced that with the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's a hunter. It's always like, oh my god. Well, that's a useful blueberry. Yep, that worked for 180. You know, the hand cannon. You popped a super, the rest of this spawn's clear. I can start moving to the next one. In fact, I'm going to start trying to move to power. I have to go from the top if I want to make it there before any of my blueberries, so hopefully I don't get supered out. Got my hands on some power. Now, I'm not good with this grenade launcher by any means. It's really fucking heavy. And by that I mean I'm used to a really light, faster one, so the amount of curve you have to put on it is unusually high for my standards. That's one. I gotta find a second really fast if I want to get the multi-kill. I didn't find it fast enough, and I wasted an extra shot. That's my bad. I usually am ready to shoot an extra shot with this because it's so inconsistent. I've had times where I'll shoot someone point blank in the face and they'll take 80, 90 damage. Keep suppressing that corner. I might pop a super here because I've got orbs in center that can guarantee I get most of my super back. Let me see if I can scare him off. I don't know if he has a blade barrage or not. I don't think he does because he would have thrown it already. I'm just gonna get out of here. Hit registration's really bad. See if I can escape with my life. Usually I want to hold that straight lane. Yeah, that's exactly why. Let's see if I can just grab this without him noticing. Yeah, nice. I missed and they fucking one-shot me. That's an L. I could have gotten a double right there. But one strafed a little too far and it just went right by him. And that fire rate's not the greatest. I couldn't fall up in time. I was pressing the trigger, trust me, I was. Oh, sorry, that's coming from the bottom. Oh, I threw it too far. He's coming for me too. That's the problem I have with suppresses a lot. I over or underestimate the speed of some supers. Because so many supers will just blitz your suppressor, no second question. Like, they're way too fast sometimes. And then you have other supers, like the Striker, who are so goddamn slow and you're ready for them to be faster. And so I have that so often where I'll throw too close or too far away. And just mistime it all in general. See right there, direct impact, 63 damage. Not what it's supposed to be. Just got landfalled. Just to know. Thankfully my teammates were able to clean it up, so it wasn't too bad. Obviously we're leading right now, but my one big goal isn't getting reached right now, and that's the multi-kills. It's another arc staff up at the top. I'm just, nah. Just nah. I'm not gonna deal with that. Any normal people over here? Yeah, there is. The line when tagged. Hey, bad hit registration for everyone. That makes sense. See, I punched like half a second earlier, but 30 frames a second kind of screwed me over in that scenario as we just traded out even though I had a faster frame melee. 92 isn't bad. He got really overzealous there. I didn't get that special for some reason. That is ours. Okay, I was kind of scared for a second, but I made the wrong decision. We come down, take care of this here, try to get an overshield. I don't have my ability. Blueberry pulls the power, whatever. Kind of disappointed because I'm not getting anything, and that's the main reason why I'm playing right now. To focus on those. That's why I'm running 2 fucking grenade launchers, one of which I don't enjoy at all. That's a 177. I don't know how it was 177, but with that, another 177. Just get all the 177 tags, dude. Just get them all. It's a 57, not a 177. You lie. And wrap back around, see if anyone got a result with a shoddy. Because grenade launchers are a really good counter to shoddies. If they're not lagging. Oh boy, that hunter. Around the back here. I'm gonna get special ammo. I got my super up, I'm not sure it's gonna be just yeah, I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna pop it. He fucking would suicide to me. I saw on the radar, I tried to move. It didn't work out in time. Teammate gets the power ammo. So if he gets a multi-kill with that, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Game's probably gonna end pretty soon. I'm gonna stay on this side of the map because I know we're about to flip spawns really badly with that power out and a super. So I'm gonna try to do something here. Well, I say I did something. Teammate finishes it off with the Thunder Crash. Not Fist of Havoc, I guess it's a Fist of Havoc. Here we go. Wasn't a bad game, but definitely wasn't the best. Didn't get as much power arm as I wanted. Didn't get a lot of opportunities. A lot of trades I didn't agree with, but that's fine. Ooh. A Cody come back at the end there, getting the power ammo and the super off. Pulls ahead. Only a double, which is a sign that I'm not getting the multi-kills I want or need. I'll go through one more match before I stop this. I'm not sure if I'm going to just keep this as spare recording, or if I'm just going to post it all in one. We'll see how it goes. Really didn't find this wasn't that big of a mollywop. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can go over the sub tree. So, first off, holy crap, Sentinel has such a bad hit registration. The shield is lucky and unlucky. You can get quads, you can get nothing. It's all up in the air. I usually go for suppressor grenades. I find the other two are pretty lackluster, and this suppressor, in my opinion, is the most powerful grenade in the game. No other grenade can instantly force you out of a super like this one can. Although it's a lot harder to land now with all the agility and mainly blade barrages you see, but it's still effective nonetheless. I also run top tree Sentinel, mostly because bottom tree and middle tree, they have their respective uses, but I feel like the top tree is best because of this right here. Melee kills restore health for your nearby allies, and your overshield from defensive strike, which is right here. Makes an enemy an overshield when I melee kill an enemy, increases damage and reload speed. All three of these perks go in tandem with grenade launchers. I tag some with a grenade launcher, syntheset melee, I get an overshield, I heal my allies, I get increased reload speed on something like the Militia's Birthright, or from running the Fighting Lion, any primary that I might have paired with it, and it goes on a rampant spree. It's pretty ugly. And then the Ward of Dawn, as much as people just disregard it because everyone has a Blade Barrage and Blade Barrages do one-shot this thing, it's no fucking joke. It will take a beating. A lot of people underestimate that. I've seen people dump an entire Golden Gun Super on a bubble in competitive, which, unless you have a Nighthawk on, will not work. So, keep that in mind. Blade Barrage, and I think Thunder Crash are the only ones that will one-shot the bubble. A Fist of Havoc can take out everyone inside the bubble, so you have to be careful about that, but there is some skill in maybe baiting them to slam inside the bubble, where you can just drop a suppressor nade. It definitely damages the bubble, but I'm not sure if it fully breaks. I'll have to do some testing. Going to this next match, we've got 3-stack and 2-stack. Looking over 2 new players. 2 decently good-looking players. Honestly, just overall, I don't see anyone that's too bad, except for the Bomb 2. I don't think these guys have played Destiny for that long at all. We'll see what goes. The Citadel. This is not good for me. This has a lot longer maps, open ceilings, which is the worst part for me because grenade launchers will have a hard time against cough cough stompy high jump hunters. Hopefully we don't have that. Once again, Clash, just another way to shoot me in the foot there, Bungie. Grenade launcher multi-kills, here we come. So I'm going down mid lane. I want to get the choke off because a lot of people overestimate when they have cover, and I can easily just push through that cover like it doesn't matter because Ricochet. Turn for power. I see the shotgunner. I tag him and deal 0 damage. I know I shouldn't have lived through that, but the fact that I didn't deal damage to him to help my teammates is the most aggravating part about that. Why didn't I deal damage? There's no reason I shouldn't have. Absolutely none. So this guy, I've figured out his gameplay. What's a primary? So I'm gonna exploit that. Hardcore. I was expecting him to back off and try to maybe try to lay me with a pulse rifle like most other players do. Oh, hold up. Oh, I saw the 3 players and I was hoping that I get the Synset proc and one-shot melee him and maybe get an overshield to reload my grenade launcher faster, but I wasn't close enough to the other 2 players for it to proc. So sadly that was kind of a rip. If you notice, I play a lot of mid-air, which can get me in a lot of trouble, but I feel like it's easier when using grenade launchers, so it's a risk-reward type of scenario. Although definitely not seeing the rewards so far. Got 1 person on the eye potentially. He's got a power ammo. I'm just gonna back off completely. Don't want to mess with that. Synset melee. He was the more competent threat. I feel like the Warlock isn't doing much right now, so I want to focus on him later. Take out the people who can actually hurt me. Dude tried to shotgun me, I think? Don't know. Yeah, the shield is up, but it still got me because of just the timing in this game. It's pretty bad. That was the Shotgunner 8. He now has a super early because Shotgunner 8. But Suppressor Grenade, lo and behold, doesn't do anything. He stops right before because of his animation. And he knows his teammates are supporting him really well by camping like little bitches behind him with pulse rifles. So they're definitely doing their jobs properly. Once again, they got power ammo. And they're spawning in the same spawn we had, which is wrong. Trade with the grenade launcher, technically, because my teammate helped for once. Not looking too well right now. Everyone's just using a shotgun and pulse, which is basically what you see out this entire game. And maps like these really tend to push that idea. Pulse. Trust me, I will die to 3 things in this game, maybe 4. Pulse, shotgun, super, and power. 2 of those being mid-game, 2 of those being special abilities or sections of the game. So the shit that's supposed to be overpowered. I've got a super behind me. That's a Night Stalker, Shade, whatever you want to call it. It really wanted me. Nothing to say. Can't really outrun that super. It has a really fast movement speed. I mean, not as fast as the fucking Dawn Blade, because that's just ugly. I'm not gonna be able to take this out either. Like, he just ran out. That's how he's a primary. Let's pop a super. They're lined up, and I get Fist of Havoc. I told you. Supers, pulse rifles, power ammo, shotguns. If you wonder why the player base doesn't like the Crucible in Destiny right now, this is why. 4 things, all of which are nigh impossible to counter. Like, how are you going to counter 3 people camping lanes that you can't comprehend or see on the 50-meter radar? Like, you rely on a radar because it's so overpowered, and then they sit so far back that the radar doesn't affect them. What are you supposed to do then, right? Like, how much you want to bet someone's laning this from that fucking window back there? Nah, kid. Alright, alright. And there's a pulse rifle. They've got a long lane. There's a pulse rifle. They've got a short lane. Here's a fucking shoddy. Notice how he didn't try to pull out his primary? If he's close enough to slide, he'll slide. If he's not, he'll backpedal with a pulse. No one ever strafes anymore. And that's what I've noticed. Well, very, 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 very few people strafe. So I can get the suppressor off. Well, I suppressed one person. I'm not sure if it was the right person. This game's just going worse and worse at the minute, and I really don't feel like pulling out all the stomps to win, because I really just don't want to. I want to finish this quest, and I'm just gonna fucking bite the bullet and keep going. That's how you fucking have to do it in Destiny. Oh, look! Backpedal. What I said. Even if it's not a pulse rifle, okay, Luna's is one of those few exceptions. If people have Luna's or not Forgottens, they're gonna use that instead. But even then, they don't try to duel, they try to back strafe. Because they can't shotgun. Did he just two-shot my, my shield? I don't think that should be okay. I disagree with that fully. No assist on that one. I'm definitely pushing it with shotties. I can see that Bloody Titan. Well, that's the Bloody Titan, not the other one's the, annoying one? I'm just gonna... Bear Grylls is the one who doesn't know how to play the game properly. That's as simple as I'm gonna make that. Power's coming up in 5, so their whole team's gonna be rushing over this direction. Possibly popping supers on it. We'll see. First time I got power in the whole game. Probably not gonna do anything with it because... pulse rifles. And shotguns, and our supers. I think we'll shut that one down. Don't step in the aftermath. Just find this corner here. I want to try to get a multi, so I'm going to try to put that away for now. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And then my teammate steps in. He's standing in there the entire time that battle was going on. Doesn't look at him at all. The second he drops the Blade Barrage on me and kills me, removing me from power, that's when my teammate decides to help. I'm dead here if I don't get out. Still surprised that I'm still alive. Pulse rifle. I was using a Not Forgotten. Maybe I could have won that duel. Not Forgotten has a lot longer range than Luna's HOWL. Luna's HOWL drops off really quickly. And that's another grenade launcher. Yeah. I could kind of tell right when I saw Citadel that this is kind of how it was going to be. Gonna keep aping with the shot. He's not gonna change. Yeah. He didn't even want to waste a shotgun shell. Because one-shot shoulder charge was a great idea. It wasn't. Bungie, it wasn't. I really enjoyed how shoulder charges were. When it was 3-hit melee, I still support 3-hit melee. Like, today, I think 3-hit melee would be best. Because it left that small bit of, well, if you can do anything with your damage, then you can rely on melee. Now you can rely on melee. This is coming from someone who mainly wanted to rely on melee for most of my gameplay. I still prefer 3-hit melees. Back off because I know shotties everywhere. Get one shot, kid. That's how you call it getting baited. And when I have the Mountaintop, that's going to be way easier to do. But for now, I'm going to have to settle with this. And by for now, I mean for the next 5 months, because this quest for multi-kills is impossible. It's insanely long compared to every other step in this quest. Don't at me, it's true. Trust me. I got both the other steps in this quest done within the first 10 games. And then 100 games later, I'm still only 60-70% into this last step. It's very disproportional. Shot there and pushing up. Cool, I got the one I didn't like. Aw, yo, if I was... if my teammates were doing their job and actually shot one of them, that could have been really beautiful. Sadly, I don't have teammates who do their job, so... Auto-in cluster bomb. Woo, I see that way too often as that roll. I don't know why. Pretty bad overall. I want to point out here, this person has 19,000 damage because Blade Barrage and my bubble. That's it. So if you want to get easy fucking, what's the medal for the Troy? I don't fucking care. There's one medal you get for being the highest damage in the game. If you want to know it, run Blade Barrage. Just whatever. I'm gonna cut the video here. If I end up doing more, I might splice it together. I might post it separately. I don't know. If not, thank you everyone for watching, and Destiny is Cancer.